This kind girl shares her umbrella with a woman who didn't have one. But as they walk, the girl notices something strange. The woman's hair begins to change, and her long legs start to limp in a disturbing way. The girl can't help but remember what her shopkeeper uncle once told her. If you encounter a strange person, pretend you didn't see them. She tries to stay calm, but the woman beside her starts growing taller and taller at an unnatural speed, leaving the girl terrified. What if I've already seen them? Then pretend you didn't notice anything strange about them. She turns to the unsettling woman and says, "My mom told me to come back quickly, so I need to go now." The girl turns around and runs back to her uncle's shop. Uncle, she's right there! Her uncle says, "Go to your mother. Go now!" The girl runs back home while the shopkeeper uncle simply removes his glasses and glances at the strange woman. She immediately turns around and leaves. In an alley near the shop, a writer named Shanghai rents a cheap and quiet apartment. Everything seems perfect except for one locked room. Not long after moving in, the lights in the house begin to fail one after another. At first, Shanghai thinks it's just because the building is old. But every night around the time school ends, a boy passes by singing loudly, constantly disrupting her concentration. One day, Shanghai loses her patience and opens the window to ask why he sings so loudly every day. But the moment he sees her, he runs away in fear. Unable to communicate, Shanghai decides to take a shower and go to bed. But while drying her hair, she notices clumps of hair on the floor, much longer than her own. A chill runs down her spine. She walks to the mirror and sees something horrifying. Reflected in it is another presence in the room, or rather, something that isn't human. It's probably this thing that has been causing the lights to go out. Meanwhile, the boy, panicked, runs to a crossroads and encounters a woman dragging a suitcase. The reverse-nailed woman. Thinking he has finally found someone normal, he approaches her and says he wants to go to the shop. He asks her to accompany him because the road is too dark and terrifying. Only by finding the shop can he return home. The woman agrees to go with him. As they pass by Shanghai's house, the boy tells her that a woman opened the window and spoke to him. But the most terrifying part is that there was someone else standing behind her. The woman considers knocking on the door, but the boy grabs her and tells her not to. Then he notices her nails. They grow in reverse. In other words, she isn't normal either. Seeing the boy's fear, she tells him they aren't so different after all, because his feet are also reversed. Not understanding why, the boy stumbles away in panic. After seeing the strange presence in her room, Shanghai decides to escape the house. But when she reaches the door, she can't remember the password. Desperate, she grabs a hammer and starts smashing the door.